Yes, let's take this.
Okay. I'd like to welcome everyone and like to welcome myself too. I'm sorry for coming late.
Yeah.
My name is Sisa Brian Makaluza. Yeah, I was truly inspired by the introduction when I came in and inspired by everyone who had managed to introduce the ADHD of today. The thing that I want to talk about in this mental health thing is that now we are living in a modern world and we are living in a dimension of many dimensions and of many creations and of many generations. So I believe that the mental thing, as you were introducing, is a psychological thing, a spiritual thing, it's an eternal thing, it's a soul thing, and it's also an immortal thing, and it's also a very eternity thing that has managed to grow, to develop, to exist in many, many dimensional years of each and every single multiracial race of this planetary Earth. Therefore, I believe that now there came a time that it managed to rise in every people when things were happening, even in ancient time. Therefore, we are united here in Cape Town as multiracial native races from different places, from different countries, and from different continents. And we've been existing over in this time of life for lifetime of existence, even the time of creation. And each and everyone in every single country, in every single village, and in every single street or community had managed to find their own demons of different race, of different color, and of different religion, and of different spirituality, different of belief, and difference of eternity, difference of existence, and difference of being whom you are, to be what you are, to what you came from, to do in one earth. But we believe, yes, it's one earth by one, but it's not one earth by spirit. It's not one earth by enduring and inheriting what we came here on earth to do.
Therefore, how does it relate to
today? Mm-hmm. Therefore, each and everyone has came, wherever they meet, and wherever they are, in whatever demonism that you have managed to introduce in this thing that they managed to have. It's not only for that one and that one, it's all demonism for each and every one, but in different colors. Now, that's why now we find out that really we do have a mental health that needs to be examined in this time of life. Mm-hmm. Others might come from wherever they come from and come to Cape Town, and then when they come to Cape Town, they come with their demonism, and they come with their education, they come with their integrity, they come with their dignity, and they come with their whatever they come from that makes them whom they are today. Okay. Now, before I close, because I want to make it short now. Yeah. So now, as we are moving into another dimension of life of millennium time, so when everyone comes in, we are all becoming one as those multiracial races of many different races, as you can see them in Cape Town. And then in eternity and in immortality and in spirituality, we all still have the demons inside each and every person, and now they fight the consciousness of the consciousity of the psychology of the mind, and then we all fight to become mentally disturbed. By then, we take it through back now when we think of where the one has come from. Maybe others will remember BC time, others will remember AC time, others will remember century time, others will remember the millennium time right now. Okay. Right. So that's why there's a huge range of mental disturbance, mental disorder, and mentality of sickness.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Yes, coming on to, let's take the last one. Today we are only laying the ground. This is a discussion. As I said, tomorrow, Dr. Ojing and myself are going to take to giving a deeper dimension of the reason we are here. As I said, I'm purely going to be looking at the biological, medical side of this condition, possibly introduce us to other conditions that are around us that sometimes we think it is attention deficit. Even with, there is attention deficit disorder and there's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. These are all different spectrum. Tomorrow we'll be throwing light on all that is going on. We hope that we can have a greater audience, we can have people to come and listen, because this is a big deal when it comes to Africa. People are more interested in when they have toothache, when they have malaria, when they have diabetes, when they have osteosporosis, but the things that are here, nobody really can assess. Sometimes not even the person who is going through what he or she is going through. Like, okay, I don't even know what is happening to me. It's a big deal. Yes, please.
So I want you to share with us some of your major success stories.
Okay.
From the parent perspective and that of the children growing up and
okay.
individual. Just share with us.
All right. So I mean, this is where I tend to feel like I'm a hero and I'm a commando, because hardly, if I should have 10 patients in a week, mostly I'll have about 7% who are really responding to treatment very well. Now, so there was a child that was brought to me from one of the dollar-paying schools in Ghana. Teachers thought he wouldn't pay attention, was always slacking behind. The headmistress proprietor of the school had said that the child was autistic. The moment I spoke with the child, how are you? What food did you eat? I said, oh, this is not an autistic child. This child just wants to be heard. Now, after taking the child through a couple of interventions, I think we did almost 6 months or a year. Now he's back, well integrated into society. I mean, there was also a case of another person also using pencil to be tricking people, as I said. Now it's finished, going to the university, and very, 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 very happy. Parents are happy now. I think I have the ear to listen to every nonsense as a psychopathologist. Possibly that is what makes me a little special. I want to really be able to listen, say all the nonsense. Let's try and look for where the nonsense is. Let's find a solution. So you get the job. No, I want to talk to Dr. I can't tell you. I want to talk to him. So even if they are not in the camp, they wait till they come and they come to talk to me. I think my secret is listening to people, and maybe also using a little of my spiritual skills sometimes to see what really the problem is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, there's one more. Okay, last one.
I just want also please me right now as a grown person, how will I know that I'm having ADHD? Okay. And I would like to know, can I be able to treat myself in case I'm not able to, to afford a doctor like you?
Yeah.
And in Africa, as you know, everyone's not able to afford.
Yeah.
And we don't know a lot about it. And we get a sense to know today. And I'm really interested about it, and it's very interesting.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
How will I know that I'm having that issue?
Okay.
And
how will you treat myself? All right. So let me start from the latter. You can't treat yourself. Even in medicine, no doctor is supposed to treat himself. Especially when, so the doctor has a family doctor. So when I am sick, I'm not supposed to do my own diagnosis and write my own prescription. I can't treat more. Can you imagine I'm a gynecologist who is putting my wife to labor? I mean, my own wife. It's not possible. I have seen colleagues whose children are dead and they are crying. Meanwhile, we're all in the mortuary working on other people. You see, so that is how medicine and emotions are. So you can't treat yourself. It's not done. Okay. Now, how you'll be able to know is this. There is something called normalcy and there's something called abnormality. If there are 10 people in a room, 8 are behaving the same, and you are not behaving like them, there are 2 things. It is either there is something wrong with you or there is something wrong with them. Now, weigh the 2. Which one is socially accepted? See, the attention deficit hyperactivity disorder also has to do with some social norms, conforming to some social norms. Okay. Is it normal that a person comes to a room and begins to throw all the tables away? I mean, is it normal that as we are all here because the weather is too warm, you should just remove all your shirt and let it remain with only your boxers isn't normal. So anytime you see that the crowd is doing something different and you are not, or the opposite, it means that there is something you need to check out. Okay, but as I said, usually you can't consider everything you do to be right or wrong in your own right unless you compare. So once you compare with the greater good and you realize that, then you see there's something wrong with you. Putting religion aside, I think whoever created this world, which in my opinion is God, backed by his son Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, there's a certain amount of conscience on everybody's mind that determines wrong and right. Everybody. Even my mental patients way in Accra, who possibly might be having condition like schizophrenia. By the way, schizophrenia is the only mental condition that cannot be treated. Every other mental condition can be treated on earth. Yet every other mental condition, again, that is a predicament we have as Africans. We consider everything to be bad and cannot be treated. Even then, there is a certain amount of, consciousness in their conscience that will be this is right and this is wrong in that. Alright, so as I said, this is just the synopsis and the introduction to what is going to happen tomorrow. It is going to blow out of proportion. We only pray that we can have a greater audience willing to be able to educate them in that.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Dr. Zimbabwe. We just clap our hands. And do we learn something?
Yes.
Did we?